This segment is our Back Down to Earth segment. Back Down to Earth meaning some player that was probably a badass, or at least badass level last week. And this week is going to have a more pedestrian outing. So, Scott, who'd you have for last week?
Oh, wow.
And how'd you do?
I was right on last week.
What?
I said Ryan Fitzpatrick would be back down to earth against my Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati Bengals. Did I say already that they were first in defense this year?
You may not have.
Well, I have now.
Okay.
So Fitzpatrick had 199 yards and no TDs. That was solid. Back down to earth. Yet on ESPN leagues, 7 points.
Nice.
Solid back down to earth. All right, this week, Wes Welker playing the Jets. I think he's on Revis Island. His average rank this year on this week for ESPN is 3. I know Christopher Harris has him at 9, which I'd be more apt to say he finishes out of the top 10 this week for wide receivers, which he has not done in the first 4 weeks, I don't think. He might have had 1 week where he was out of the top 10, but he's definitely out of the top 10 this week. I still got to start him, but back down to earth.
Okay.
Probably only around 12, 13 points this week.
Solid.
Which is still solid for him. But he's been averaging like 20 points a week.
No, exactly. But I mean, I was just saying in general.
Yeah. My pick?
Your pick is solid.
A little bit out on a limb, a little bit.
A little bit.
You
Just a
know.
little bit. Revis Island.
Okay.
On Revis Island.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So, my back down to earth last week was LT. And, wow. What I should have said was into the earth, into the grave. I mean, my God. LT ended up with 1 catch for 4 yards.
Solid.
And wait for it.
Wait for it.
3 carries for -3 yards. Wow, that's loud. Anyway, that's unbelievably bad. I don't even know what to say. I mean, maybe he could have been the bench of the week, he could have been the bus of the week, he could have been all that. Way back down to earth, that's for darn sure. So this week, I'm saying Tavares Jackson. Tavares Jackson went crazy last week. He had 300 and some odd yards passing and, and 3 TDs. People are talking like, don't sleep on the Seattle Seahawks and Tavares Jackson. Look what he's getting done. Guess what he's getting done this week? Nothing. He's coming back down to earth, people. So don't get excited about him. I know he's probably not on many teams. He's probably on as many teams as Matt Hasselbeck.
He's on less teams than Matt Hasselbeck.
It's a Seattle curse.
I got 2 things.
It's okay.
One, is he owned by anyone? And if he isn't, does he qualify for a back down?
I think it does, because the reason why you might be looking at a bye week fill-in, and I'm saying don't trust this guy.
Yeah.
Bye week's just begun this week, and don't believe the hype. He's back down to earth.
Okay, fine. Bye week fill-in, sure. But LT, I think, bounces back a little bit this week. He's not my bounce back, but I think he does bounce back against the Patriots.
You brought that up. And
I know it's weird, but I think LT has about 60 yards receiving.
This is inappropriate.
Well, I don't care. All right, have a great week.